Welcome to Dipaholics. My name is Mitch. He's Jason.
I'm Jason. He's Mitch.
Yeah, so what we're actually doing is a review in some kayaks in Jason's garage because we're going out on the lake tomorrow.
Palmatooning Lake. If anybody knows that, it's a great lake to fish.
Yeah, and we're actually reviewing a dip that we haven't reviewed, and probably out of order. I don't know if we promised you one in the last video, but it's actually John's, and
He's
John's not here. So we're going to be reviewing
Stokers Straight.
For those of you who don't know Jason, we tried to upload a video with him about, where we're going with our lives and what's going on, but it was too long, and I don't know how to fix my YouTube license. So, yeah, this is Jason. He's one of our good buddies, and we're going out in his kayaks tomorrow, and you know what, let's throw a dip in, and then we'll talk about it more. So the Stokers Tub is the Stokers Tubs comes in mint, wintergreen, fine cut wintergreen, straight, natural, and fine cut straight.
Can't really see it, but it's a pretty haul of a pinch.
Alright, first impression. This is not my first impression. I've dipped it before. Have you dipped this before?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So, right off the bat, you get your classic Stokers. You get the extremely, extremely long cut.
Yeah.
And the flavor, these are actually John's words. Shout out to John once again. Oh, and I'm also putting $2 in his tub. A pinch for each of us so he doesn't get mad. There you go, buddy. And, you're not getting a Coke straight. You're not getting a Grizzly straight. Straight. You're getting a smoky, almost. Those are John's words, a smoky flavor.
Yeah, I agree.
And, I don't know, when you're dipping, Stokers isn't rough on your gums. I mean, maybe after 2 or 3 tubs, it might finally get rough on your gums.
Or like a can and a half a day. Yeah, that it doesn't matter what you dip. If you do that much a day, it roughens it up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about a can a day sort of guy.
I'm about a half a can a day because I don't dip through work. I'm a locksmith, so I talk to a lot of people every day. I don't want to be, hey, how's it going, guys? The huge freaking rip rain. So I just dip on the way to work and on the way home and at home. But
I go out with the smokers on their breaks and I dip. Even though it's only like a 10-minute pinch, it's still better than nothing. If not, I always have pouches or something to throw in during work. What are we spitting in today? The floor, because we can. Where are we at? We're in Jason's garage, in Jason's kayaks, because we're going to go out on the lake tomorrow.
And shout out to Jackson Kayaks. I just bought a Kusa HD, and it's fantastic.
We don't do shout outs.
Yes, we do.
Who gave you any control at all? You know, I'm paddling away. Fuck, we're not on water. I don't know. The flavor is, I like it. I'm not a straight guy. I'm by no means. As a matter of fact, I just bought a can of Coke straight, so that doesn't prove my point at all. But I'm not a straight guy. Really never have been. I do like it after meals, as me and John said in our Copenhagen straight review. It's a dessert dip to me. It ties the whole meal together, and so with this.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I would suggest it. Maybe not as if you're a beginning dipper, because a tub is a big commitment if you're a beginning dipper, and you got to be willing to dip straight, mint, natural, or wintergreen for a long time.
That, or you just like I have a tub of Stokers mint right now.
As do I.
And like if I'm through half the tub, and I want something different for a day or two, like I'll go pick up another can of something else just to help me get through it. I mean, it lasts. I mean, the lastability of the tub can go for a month if you let it. So, I mean, you don't got to worry about, oh, it's going to dry out. But my
No.
first impression of it is, like, I agree with the smoky taste of it, but I also do get the like hint of a Copenhagen straight. But me personally, I like this better than Copenhagen straight because the cut size, it just makes it more juicy to me.
And I mean, I would pick up the camera, but I'm afraid to put it back down because we got it mounted on a cooler and a rod holder for one of these kayaks. And it's dark as always. This and the mint last the longest. The wintergreen, I swear to God, it's like a 20 to 30 minute dip and the flavor's gone. I don't like the wintergreen. I don't like the wintergreen. I really don't.
I gutted so much Stokers wintergreen hunting last year in archery season with John. Anytime we'd hear deer, we just started gutting it. And I can't handle it anymore. I've had so much wintergreen throughout my life. I just can't do it.
Well, it's just every I'd say just about every 16-year-old around here that dips. What do you got in your pocket? Coke wintergreen, some kind of wintergreen, or the other brand of wintergreen.
Yeah.
It's just wintergreen is the starter dip around here. Let us know what it is in your area. That's the question of the day. What's the starter dip in your area / what did you start on? My first was actually beech nut. My dip was his wintergreen.
Yeah, my very first dip altogether was wintergreen, of course. But I don't know. Shit, how old were we in 9th grade?
We were in between the summer of 9th and 10th grade, I think.
No, mine was like in the beginning of 9th grade.
And mine wasn't soon after because we were on the pond all summer.
Yeah, we almost.
We've all been dipping for about the same time. Me, him, John, our buddy Matt. We've all been dipping for about the same time.
It's been what? Good 4 years.
This will be our 3rd year then.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we don't encourage underage dipping. If you've ever watched Joey Leds, we kind of carry the same policy as him. If you're aware of what could happen on the rare occasion of, it fucking up your teeth, gums, and or jaw, it happens. Am I scared of it? No.
I'm definitely not. I've already been close enough to death once, and that was in 7th grade.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, I did. I was in the hospital, and the heart monitor was flatlined. There was no heartbeat, and somehow I came back to it. But so, I mean, I was just turning 13. So, I mean, if I can be that young and almost die, a dip isn't going to kill me. If that didn't, a dip won't. And if it does, I live my life the way I wanted to. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I'm not scared of it anymore.
You used to be.
I used to be.
Oh, he was so paranoid.
Well, my one buddy would constantly send me pictures of the people without jaws, and that split the shit out of me. I actually quit for 2 months, and then I'm like, fuck this. My brother was like, I got some straight. It wasn't even 2 months.
No, not even.
And he's like, I got some straight. You want that? And I'm like, I miss it too much.
Alright, we're getting high on time, I think.
8:38.
Oh, okay. But
I think, yeah.
Me personally, I like straight in the fall season because I don't know why. It's just my hunting dip. I don't know why, but it's like I'll go through a roll of it a week hunting. I don't know why. So me personally, this year I'll probably buy a tub of it for archery season. I love archery season, and that'll probably be my first choice. I don't fucking know. It's good archery dip.
Just playing with the kayak. I don't know. This has definitely been one of our more chill reviews, so hopefully you're still sticking around. If you had to give it a rating, I'd just say it's an average dip, maybe a little bit above average, and I'd give it a solid 8. Just 8 flat.
You know, I was honestly thinking the same exact thing. I was thinking a solid 8. I mean, it's got the lastability. It's got what we all love. It's got the black ass spit, and it's a sweeter dip, which on occasions that's what I go for.
I'd call it semi-sweet.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not punch you in the face. Well, unless you open up the tub and smell it, then you're gonna get punched in the face with some straight. But it's a good dip. I mean, I don't have a problem with any sort of Stokers. I think they make a quality dip at a fair price. But
I don't like Stokers Natural. I bought a tub of it not too long ago. It's very chemically. We'll get to that in another review. Have you had Stokers Natural?
I have not.
It's very chemically.
It?
It tastes chemically. I just struggled to get through the tub. That's how bad it was.
Me personally, I would absolutely love it if Stokers came in just cans, like single cans. That'd make me much happier.
It does, just not in our area.
It does?
It does, just not in our area.
What the hell?
Yeah. I don't know how much they are or anything, but it does, but not in our area. Because I've seen cans of Stokers, I think it was wintergreen on certain YouTube channels and Instagram posts.
Wow, that'd make it a lot easier.
It would make, you wouldn't have to have the commitment to a tub. That would eliminate the commitment to a tub. And one last piece of advice, because we are coming up on 11 minutes and 11 seconds. One last piece of advice, find someone who has a tub first and beg them for a pinch. That way you know you like it. Or, worst comes to worst, they're sellable. I've sold half tubs because I didn't want them anymore because I was tired of that flavor.
That or like give them, like what we did, just give them $2 and fill a can. Like wash out an old can.
We've done can exchanges before.
Yeah, I mean multiple times. And I mean it gives you something different and you can find out if you like it. It makes it a lot easier before you go and spend the $11.33 here, wherever it is for you. I mean, Joey Les is like what, 35?
Yeah, something like that.
Something crazy, but it's easier.
We are running out of time. We're Debaholics. Well, he's kind of half, sort of third party.
Yeah.
I'm Mitch. He's Jason.
I'm Jason. He's Mitch.
See you in the next one.
Later.